In this session, I want to explain the Enable Account Allocation option while busy with Cashbook postings. So what you've seen is I've got a batch in front of me, and I've entered, it was a bank import that I've done, and I've now specified all the types and all the accounts. Now, as you can see, I actually have quite a lot of debtors transactions here. I've got a creditors transaction as well. What do you want to happen? Do you want to process this batch and go and do the allocations for those payments later? Or would you like to do the allocation right now? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say enable account allocation. If this option is off and you process, then you have to go and do your allocations at a later stage or after you've processed the batch. I have now said enable account allocations, and I'm going to click on process. Brings up my report, and immediately thereafter it says, would you like or do you wish to allocate to this debtor? If I say yes, it brings up my allocation screen where I now have 2 payments that I need to allocate. I'm going to say allocate part of that there and part of, let's just scroll down a little bit, here we go, part of it there and part of it there. Let's see, there we go, all allocated. Perfect. So remember, when you allocate, you just click and drag it to the correct, in debtor's case, to the correct debit transaction. You can close your allocation, then the next one will come up. If you now say no, this specific payment will not be allocated. You can say yes. I'm going to say allocate to oldest. It's going to ask me again. I can say yes. There we go. If I say no, it will leave it out. Another debtors transaction. You can allocate. Close. Then it will also, I'm going to say no for that one. Now that we say yes. That's all allocated. Perfect. And then the last one will be the creditors transaction where you allocate and you click and drag where you specify which invoice you would like the payment to be connected to or to be allocated to, and that will then close Cashbook postings. Now I want to take you to debtors allocations to show you these were the 2 allocations that I didn't make. This one here actually paid too much. So then afterwards you can go and do the allocation. And that concludes this session.